All right. The question for today is how can I get more caregiver hours from the Medicaid LTSS program? Now, listen, I'm thinking that's a real easy question for me to answer for you today. You know what I mean? So, if that's what you're looking for, make sure you stick around to the very end. I'm going to give you all that and like 10 times more, for what you paid for. All right. If you didn't pay, it didn't cost you nothing. But we're going to run the intro and get right back at it. Here we go. All right, y'all. How you doing today? My name is Mr. KC. It's really Kion Church, but they call me KC because they say it sounds a lot easier. I'm with that. Do what you gotta do. All you gotta do is fix your face, say the right thing, and I'm gonna give you the best answer. All right. So I got a little company that's willing to come on to the live, help me out with this thing. She's our assistant director. I would like you to meet her. Her name is Miss Destiny. We're gonna let her into the room. Yeah, because for real, y'all ask me a lot of questions, but I ask her a lot of questions. So I figured, this is a good topic for her to help me out with today. How you doing, Miss Des?
Good. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So got an easy question on the board, and I just got this question up because a lot of people ask me. But before we get into that, let me tell them what it is we do. We help the financially challenged family member to become paid caregivers through the Medicaid long-term health care program so that every family can have stability. You know what I mean? Ain't no fun if you can't get none, and if you working all your time at the house to take care of your loved one, probably can't even put a paycheck in your pocket. So this is real good information if you that kind of person. What you think,
Abs-
Des?
Absolutely. If you're
Absolutely.
struggling, trying to take care of that friend or family member who you truly care about and they don't have anybody else to support them, yet at the same time, you got to support your own self or your own family or your own household. This is the information you need to balance all that out.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So look, if you here with us, hashtag live. If you here with us in a rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. Now don't get scared because really where we get all the questions from is from y'all. So if you got a question, put it in the comment. If you got a family member or a loved one who you think might benefit, directly from this information, put their name in the comment. You know what I mean? Have it pop up on them. Don't be scared. Let everybody know. Also if it's something you think that I need to privately consult them about, you know what I mean? Because everybody needs some help sometime or another, but they just don't know where to go. You can drop it on me in the comments, drop it on me in the DM, do whatever you got to do, but make sure that you get heard and we get your people some help. All right. So let's start it from the top. That's what you think. How can a person in the Medicaid long-term health care program who obviously already has a caregiver, what do you think
Right.
is some good things for them to do to increase their caregiver hours? Just off the top.
Well, if a person needs more hours, if a client needs more hours and the caregiver is
Yeah.
doing more than what the insurance company has authorized there a certain amount of hours for, then I would definitely make sure that the caseworker is involved and notified of this situation. You want to let the caseworker know either the caregiver can speak on behalf of the client if that's how it normally goes, or the client needs to reach out to the caregiver and let them know, hey, I'm struggling in these particular areas. My caregiver is leaving or has to go when I'm still needing help doing this, and that, or my caregiver is working overtime and not getting paid for it because once they finish all this stuff during these particular hours, I still need this, and that completed or supported when it's time for them to go. So we just have to make sure that we're staying in communication with the caseworker at all times because they're the ones who are going to vouch to the insurance company when it comes to authorizing more hours. You always want to make sure that you're communicating each and every task that you need support with, whether it's minimal assistance or total assistance, because on a bad day, it could be total assistance for 8 to 16 hours a day. But obviously on those good days, we're feeling more independent, we're not in so much pain or, and, in those type of situations, then it could be, yeah, my caregiver was fine, helping me out for 4 to 6 hours a day. We got everything completed and I'm fine. But we always want to make sure that we have the help, whether it's a good day or a bad day. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So you always want to be an advocate for yourself, or make sure that the caregiver you have cares about you and wants to make sure that you're getting the support you need, whether they can supply it or not, because at the end of the day, you can hire more than one caregiver. Somebody can help you in the morning, somebody can help you at night. And that's something that you can explain to the caseworker too. Like, yes, all my needs are being supported during the day, and I understand that this is what we discussed, but now I find myself needing more support at night or more support on the weekends, or anything like that. It's really all about communication when trying to increase your hours, and it's not just always for the caregiver, it's because the client actually needs it, the member of whatever insurance provider, you actually need it. So you just want to make sure that you're keeping in touch and staying in contact with whoever your support team is, whether it's the caseworker, the case supervisor, your doctors, any and everybody. You want to make sure that they know what's going on.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And I think that was like a high level perspective, because they don't really know who you are, but like you run the show behind the scene. So that was like a good, that was a good 50-foot view on that. I really, hey, listen, we glad that you had some time to drop in the day to give us that, because that was a good one. That was a good one.
Absolutely.
Now, just not to talk about the same things Miss Destiny talked about, but we got the same topic going on. I just like to take y'all back to the very beginning, because sometimes the thing is coming into play, and you're not really feeling good, because you like, my mom need a whole lot of hours, or you could be the parent and be like, man, I need a lot of stuff done. So I'm gonna just break it down. Even to get into the program, it's like three things that you got to do. It's three parts of your eligibility that you need. You know what I mean? Now, the first part is your doctor recommendation. The second part is
Mhm.
your financial obligation. And the third part is the interview. So the interview is like the secret sauce on how I tell people, you're going to get all your hours. So in the very beginning, after your doctor signs off, after the financial guy signs off on your eligibility, now what they're going to do is they're going to give you an interview. Now, this is your time to talk. This is the time where you need to tell them everything that's going on.
On a
You
bad day, don't
on
forget,
a
you don't
bad
want to
day,
tell
right?
them that you woke up and you felt fantastic. You did all this and
Absolutely.
that by yourself. You're looking real good, feeling real good. You don't want to tell them about your good days, because they're
Yeah,
going
not
to
that.
think that every day is a good day, and it's just not. That's
Absolutely.
human nature. Every day is not a good day. And we want to have all those good days, and good days are fantastic, but share that with, I don't know, your best friend. Do not share that.
Don't share that with the
Do
case
not
manager.
share that with the insurance company.
And now that you went there,
Okay,
why
you
why,
share that with
why
people who
shouldn't
have
they?
your best interest at heart.
Yeah,
The
why shouldn't they share
insurance
their
companies
best
are
day?
just doing their job. They're not even thinking about the fact that, you could have good days and bad days. They're thinking, I have to ask these questions. I'm doing my job. This is how they responded. This is what I'm putting in. So, you definitely want to be aware of what you're saying and who you're saying it to. And that also includes, if you're already with an agency at the time, if you already have a director and someone paying your caregiver to take care of you, you want to make sure you're mentioning the concerns to your agency, because they can't help you if they don't recognize a problem, if they don't recognize an issue. So, it's not nothing. It's not like you're ratting anybody out or trying to make it seem like you're not getting the adequate care, but you also want to still, relay any concerns, because at the end of the day, anybody on your team should be there to support you how you feel you need to be supported. So, just always advocate and communicate to anybody who's supposed to be on your team.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Now if she don't nobody know, because what she do is she be the intermediary between the case manager and the client a lot of times.
Exactly.
So it's been countless amount of time. And I'm gonna tell you what we do that makes us different from any other company. Uh, when the case manager comes over the house for the first time, I'm like, look, Des, you got to get around there because we need to help these people out as much as we can from the very jump. You know what I mean? So I just feel like if we there when the case manager's there, we ain't gonna have no hard times about getting the hours increased, everything that we need,
Everybody
on
at
the
the
table.
same page at this point. Exactly.
Everybody's on the same page. That's right. That's right. That's right. And we're gonna get to the bottom of some things while we all here. So look, not to break it up, but if you here with us in the right now, hashtag right now. You know what I mean? If you here with us in the rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. You can hashtag right now. You can hashtag live. You can hashtag, that's got it going on. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be afraid to give it up and put it out there. One of our favorite clients is calling me on the phone. But I see, look, we on the internet right now. See, I got to get back to doing this thing regular, desk because they be calling me all the
Yes.
time. But they need to know that put in the comment what's the best time for us to get at you on the
That's a good one.
wire, as we like to say.
Put it in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You kind of breaking up too. We reading your lips a lot. Your sound kind of
Really?
going in and out. Yeah.
That's crazy. My Wi-Fi is on all the bars. My Wi-Fi
Oh
and
yeah.
internet. I don't know why. I don't even have my speakers covered at all.
Could be the system. We probably just blowing the dust off this joint because we
Hopefully
ain't been on.
everybody else isn't having the issue. Hopefully it's just
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, hopefully, but it's all good. So yeah, absolutely. You
Yeah.
want to get the case manager well informed, well up to speed. You want to give them your worst day, the day where you had 5 doctor's appointments. You got to
Yes.
wait on
That's a good
transportation.
one.
You
Mhm.
you got to
All the
what's in
errands
the
that had to be ran for you,
all
grocery
the errands
store,
that had to-
shopping.
you had to pick your medicine up from 2, 3 different pharmacies.
Mhm.
All the craziness that be
Everything.
happening. That y'all call and tell us about.
Yeah. Hmm. Seriously.
Get it all out there. You want to get it all out there.
Because they're
And I'm
not
gonna
going to
give
ask those type of questions. They're going to ask generalized questions like, can you bathe yourself?
right,
Obviously, yes, I can, but
right. I need some
do
help.
I do that every single day
No,
of the week? No. So you always want to elaborate even when it's a yes or no question. Don't ever answer yes or no. I want you to tell them a whole story every question they ask.
that's
They're
right.
going in with a 30-minute questionnaire. I need you to make it 2 hours.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, too? I mean, we deal with all the best case managers, as I always tell Director Ivy, but I definitely like to talk about the ones who are not the best. You know what I mean? Now, you got some of them case managers, not the ones we work with, but some of them are just so lazy that if they got to put down 2 words, it's called a report. So what they actually try to do is they try to come to your house and they want to give you what is it? That's like less than 20 hours. Then they don't have to write the report. I want
Yes.
to say because if they got to write a report now, they got to talk to their director. They got to get it cleared. They got
They
to
gotta
do this.
talk
They
to
got
yeah, they gotta talk
yeah,
to their insurance supervisor and they gotta talk to the medical director
yeah,
and they have to
yeah,
talk to probably somebody else on the support
right.
team
So
just
they don't want
to
to do
authorize what
that.
they're telling them when
Yeah.
they could have
Now
made it
that's
all up.
so that's
It's
and
crazy.
it's easy
I
for
feel
them to
for them.
prescribe 20 hours and not do nothing. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But we looking for the real thing. You know what I mean? And what the real thing is, get your caregiver so many hours that everybody's reliable now. Because if you're getting the person paid, they're gonna be a reliable caregiver. But if they're not getting paid, I really don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? 2 hours a
you know,
day. I don't know, mom.
fortunately
You know what I mean?
sometimes good genuine help is hard to find and again people have their own lives on the side where they still have to tend to themselves and to their other friends and family members and if it isn't all working together in some sort of way then something gets pushed to the side and you don't want that to be you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. You don't want it to be you. So what's up, Des? You got a minute? We can go through a couple of these questions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I got about 15 left before I have to go
Okay.
see another.
Okay. Hybrid 87 times 41 said, I currently get 90 hours monthly to take care of my mom, but I want to see
Mhm.
if I can get more hours a month so I can stay with her at home full time. She has trouble walking and moving around. I was working a full time job also, but I want to make her my full time job if possible. Can I get more hours a month from the caseworker?
Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
90 hours a
Well,
month?
yeah. What's that? 45 2 weeks? That's like
20 hours a
20.
week, 25 hours a
Man, yeah.
week.
Yeah. Now, this is the case manager we was just talking about. This is the lazy case manager right here. Don't want to do no work because now mom need more hours. But look, if I put any paperwork in, I'm gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? So this is what we talking about. Okay. I'm gonna tell them what I suggest that.
Okay.
Okay,
You for
every what is it? Every 3 months, the case manager got to
I was
come
just
back
about to
around.
say, you took the words right out of my mouth. Go ahead. Yep.
Right, right,
Every
right.
three
Now
months,
they got to
they
come
coming out.
around.
They have to call them
They got to
up.
do their review, right?
When's the next day you coming? Put yourself on the
Right,
radar.
right.
I
You
need you to
breaking
come
up
in.
again? Say it. You just said some good information. You was breaking up. Say it again.
Oh, yes. Put your call because they're coming every 3 months regardless. They have to. But you want to call yourself and say, hey, I'm ready. Put yourself on that radar. Don't let it go 3.5 months. Let them know, yes, I'm ready for you to come back. When are you coming? Because then they'll have nothing else to do except look at the calendar and make sure that they're
Right,
coming within
right,
that 3 month range. And that's where it starts. Call the caseworker and let them know you need to come back out because there has been a change in my health or in
right,
the support. Let them know that. Hmm.
right, right. And who should the second phone call be to?
The who? The agency or the doctors because they all matter.
Yeah, the agency. Well, if
The
they got a bum agency,
agency.
you can
Yes,
call us.
absolutely.
But I would call. I would get on the phone and call the agency. I'd be like, "Look, is assistant director Miss Destiny there
Yep,
today? Because I need to talk to her." Lady talking about she coming over on Friday, and I need some help. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do.
yeah. As soon
I
as you
mean,
get that
I
day.
don't know if it works
Yeah.
that way with them other companies, but that's how we handle it here. You know what I mean? You call us when you
Mhm.
need the help. You know what I mean? We'll advocate for you to the end. We're gonna get you all the hours that you need. I mean, 90 hours a month. That's crazy if your mom need full-time help. We advocating for 90 hours a week. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, you know, if you're on the
Absolutely.
road track, it might be because you're with the wrong team. So, switch tracks,
Mhm.
get to the new team, and let's go. What else would you say? What else would you say to that? Any other suggestions?
Well, not necessarily, but definitely if your caseworker, if you can't reach your caseworker, if you're having a problem reach your caseworker, then I would call the insurance company and ask for the supervisor. If that still isn't getting you anywhere in a sufficient amount of time, then call the agency because the agency should be able to email or directly contact whoever you're trying to reach on your behalf. And
Hmm,
if the agency takes way too long to assist you in that type of manner,
get them out
then
of
I
there.
would search around for
Yeah, yeah, get them
I
out.
would search for a new caseworker. I would
Yeah,
make a complaint and get a new caseworker, and I would start googling, researching, making phone calls, doing whatever you have to do. And I know it's not something you should have to do. I know it's tedious and it's you know, just annoying. I mean, for better lack of words. I just, but it's just something you have to do to make sure that you're being supported as a caregiver, as a family member, as a friend, whatever it is. Sometimes things don't come easy, but once you actually find what you need, then it's all worth it at the end. So just keep searching if you feel as though it's not working out or you feel as though you're being neglected in any kind of way. I would definitely make it known, make a complaint, and then start looking around for something to better support you
awesome,
as a
awesome.
caregiver or a client.
As a caregiver or a client. Correct. Correct.
Hmm.
I felt that was good. I felt that was good. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. And look, if you need any help with this, you in the Delaware area, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. They told me when
Mhm.
saying the phone number, say it 3 times. 302-689-3240. Listen, I walk people from the parking lot to the VIP. You know what I mean? Just help the gentleman the other day get into the program. Like we had some amazing success. And if that's what you need, I'm your person in Delaware. You know, other states, I got a lot of advice for you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Basically, Medicaid the same way in all 50 states. So I'm sure if you call, we'll get you some kind of help. But if you're in Delaware, we're gonna get you straightened out. All right. So listen, here goes the next one. W woman NC 4834. All right. NC here, North Carolina, I think. All right. She says, moved home to take care of my 95-year-old Nana, going on 6 years. Doctor
Oh.
has recently provided a letter that's stating it's required of me to be here doing this as I have been and continuing on her health declines. Been and continuing on as her health declines. Okay. I was told by DSS the program is called CAP 1 and has more than a 5 year wait list and no funding. Wow. I'm so worn out and I just about at the end of my savings. Congressman didn't even offer much info when I called. So if you know anybody that can help me, I guess she's saying she needs some help. So look,
Mm.
NC, first thing I want to tell you is I don't know what kind of insurance she has, and I don't know about this 6 year waiting list program or
Yeah, no.
you know 5 year wait list program because you've been taking care of your grandma for 6 years, and you saying the Cap 1 has more than a 5 year waiting list and no funding. So 5 year waiting list to get into no funding. I mean that's going the opposite way what we telling you to go. Look, I'm gonna tell you all. My nose itching. Got to work with my allergies a little bit. But I'm gonna tell
Okay.
y'all a secret. Everybody in Medicaid in the long-term health care program is qualified for a paid caregiver. Now I know it's a million
That's
insurances, it's a million programs that help families get money into this and that and bada bop and all that. But
yeah.
hey, I don't I don't know the ins and outs of them. But what I do know is everybody in Medicaid in the long-term health care program is qualified for a paid caregiver. So you and see, you could be the paid caregiver, or if somebody, if grandma needs some more help, it could be that person. But I'm thinking that being so you want to move in with grandma and take care of her full time, you want to be the paid person. Just got to make
Mm.
sure that the insurance is right. This is 1000% an insurance game. And if you do not have the right insurance, you are not qualified. Now, a lot of people already in Medicaid, so it's just another step to get to the long-term position. But
Mhm.
that's what I would really shoot for. Like a lot of insurance companies be bluffing and they say, "Oh man, it's a 5 year waiting list," and then when you get in, we ain't got no funding. Well, that ain't where we want to be.
No,
How many
no.
people you paid, Miss Destiny?
Say it again.
How many did you pay today? Because it's payroll day, right?
How many people? Like 132,
Wow.
and there's
So
only four. No, there's probably like 6 or 7 office members.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
yeah, that's what
that's the
125
that says
paid caregivers, whether
yeah,
it's
that says
part
right
time
there.
or full time or respite. Dang, I should have brought that up. How do you get your caregiver more hours? Well, tell your
Okay.
caseworker you need some help on the weekends. Let your agency know you need some help on the weekends. You can get a caregiver from your agency just to come in and help you get those extra hours, and it's free of no cost. In
What's it called?
Delaware, yeah, respite care. In
Respite
Delaware,
care.
clients are eligible for over 300 extra hours outside of
Right.
the normal hours per week that you guys are approved for. You could also ask for respite care every week, every month, whatever, however you feel like you guys need more help. And you could bring another family on board with the agency and have them help you out on the weekends or the days that your caregiver isn't there or the times that your caregiver isn't there. and use this respite category. And again, you guys are eligible for these extra 300 or whatever odd amount of hours per year to get extra assistance from your friends or family members that are approved to work with the agency as well. So the help is there, but the information isn't necessarily always sent to you, or isn't always you're just not always informed of. But obviously that's why we're here, to let you know. But that is a good tool to utilize, because if not, they just go to waste. I mean, they don't ever
Yeah.
roll over. So if you don't
Right.
use those 300 extra hours in respite, then it's just extra stuff for the insurance company. And no, the insurance companies wouldn't be insurance companies without you guys. So
That's a
get
great.
that help, get that care. Ask about respite. Ask your agencies, ask your insurance companies about respite. I would definitely get into that if I were you.
Hey, that's, I looked it up on the calendar, on a calculator just now. 300 hours over 52 weeks is like an extra 6 hours a week.
See?
So just check this out. We in the month of July. We in August. We in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means 7 months done already went by. So you could probably double that, right? That might. I mean,
what,
if you just came up on this discovery today, that's like an extra 12 hours a week.
Yeah, that's almost 200 hours gone.
Yeah. Well, not gone if you go ahead and use it before the end of the year.
I agree, because you can ask for however many extra days or however many extra time frames you want. Typically,
that's almost like
you're
almost
allowed
like an extra 12 hours a week or something like that.
You're allowed to have at least 16 hours a day. So if you already have a paid caregiver working 4 to 8 hours, you could let your agency know, hey, I want to bring on this friend for respite, and let the agency know, hey, my director said that they're willing to onboard my new friend or family member to help me out on the side when my regular caregiver can't be here, and they're going to work Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. now. And you can do that.
All right.
And now you got extra support, and now you're getting another loved one who you're already comfortable with, who's already been obviously helping you. I'm assuming you wouldn't just bring a random friend or family member on. I would think that it would be somebody who's already helped you and knows your situation and is willing to help you genuinely. And yeah, you can bring them on. And it wouldn't affect your regular caregiver's hours.
Right.
You would get support and be able to have that other friend or family member who helps you out to get paid as well, which is, again, it just comes around full circle, and that's what this is all about.
Right. I want to kind of take us off topic a little bit, but it's all right here within the thing. And this is what I go through. I don't know. Tell me if you hear this a lot too, but the family member, your loved one, the client, however you want to describe the person, they getting the hours right now. They may have already gotten the hours set by the case manager. Everything's going to be rolled out, and they're looking for a person to take care of them. All right. Now, this happens to me a lot, Miss. I don't know who I want to pick. I want to pick somebody in my family. Listen. This is what I tell people. If you got somebody in your family that's already been helping you, they deserve to get a couple of dollars because they've been helping you. Do not look for a person to get paid when they know you need to get the help, because they not coming even for the money.
Yes,
they not coming.
Exactly. No.
Some people be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my grandson, or I'm gonna get my niece, or I'm gonna look. Your niece ain't thought about you. She lives 2 doors down.
Already helping you.
Already helping you, and then reward them. Right.
Exactly.
For free. Reward those people that's already helping
out of the kindness of their hearts, because they genuinely care about you and have your best interests at heart. These are the people that you want to look to be your paid caregiver, that you would want an agency to hire. Because that means their integrity is here and not here.
It's already up.
That's what it means to be a healthcare professional. And obviously it doesn't always seem like that when it's home care, but at the end of the day, healthcare is one field, and there are just many categories and brackets under that. But healthcare is a field, and you truly have to have the heart for it. And if you don't feel genuinely on a daily basis like this is the person I could call if I need anything, and I know they're gonna come, then that's just not the one you want to hire. You may want to look for the agency to bring in someone like that.
That's right. That's right. And that was my next thought.
Taken advantage of. Even if you feel like you're blessing someone, at the end of the day, you could ultimately feel like you're being taken advantage of because you've offered this type of assistance to your friend or your family member, grandson, granddaughter, niece, whatever, even parents or siblings. You feel like you're doing it because you're obligated. But no, at the end of the day, it's about you and your care, and you have to look out for you and reward those who are also looking out for you.
There we go. And stop trying to pick your grandson or your granddaughter who don't come by anyway because they don't care about you now. Imagine putting some money in their pocket every week and they don't care about you. You'll never see them. They don't
that and run.
They don't
don't work they just may not take it as seriously as they should because again, it's hard to make it seem like it's professional when business and personal is mixed, especially with family and friends. That's that saying. What is it? Don't mix business with family. Don't mix whatever. Yeah, but that is a thing. But again, when it's genuine and it's something that's already been happening for free, then that's the direction you want to look because it can be tough, but at the end of the day, like I said, you don't want to feel taken advantage of, and you still want it to be taken seriously, especially if somebody's getting paid. If somebody's getting paid and somebody's on the clock, like you should be taking it as seriously as if you were working at Walmart or Bank of America or McDonald's or DoorDash, or I don't care what anybody else is doing. I mean, you could be working for Amazon. Either way, you're going to take that seriously. You're going to show up on time and you're going to do whatever you signed up for. Whatever that list of tasks is presented to you at the beginning of each shift, you're going to do that. You're going to clock in on time and you're going to clock out on time. And as a client, you should feel that you're getting that same respect, period.
That's right. That's right. And guess what? This is a real job.
It's a real job.
It's a real job.
There's taxes. There's
people ask me all the time, oh man, I gotta do this. Like, yeah, it's a real job. This is a real job. You gotta get this taken. You know what I mean? You gotta get
you gotta go through background checks and whatever else, just like a real job. There's real applications, there's references, you name it. It's real. So take it seriously and don't let anybody tell you or make you feel like you owe somebody as a member.
Right.
Don't do that.
No, definitely don't owe nobody, especially when you need the help. Y'all, look, y'all can't see my pop right now. Right. Look, they can't see my dad right now. He in the other room. Guess what he doing? He doing just like this.
Chilling.
If you got to do more than that, then it's not working. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to be on coke, man. You want to be chilling. Look, this is what I need. In a minute he gonna ring that bell. Ling, ling, ling. I gotta get up and get something. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you want to go, man. If you the client, you got to do more than that.
You shouldn't be worried about anything. You make a schedule, you assign it, and you let people who want to be there for you on your time. Because now it's all about you. Don't be feeling like it's not all about you. Because now it is. When you're on the clock, it's all about you. And if you're not getting that type of treatment, then no.
Right. You're the wrong people.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, look, I got to get out of here. And I know you got to leave. I just want to tell the people, hashtag live, watching us live. Hashtag rebroadcast. We're going to rebroadcast. You know, like, share, subscribe, donate some money to the program. Help us keep moving this thing forward. Anything you got to say before I close them out?
Not at all. Just please, we answer the phones basically at any time. I mean, regular office hours are 10 to 6, but if we do get that phone call, we're more than likely to answer. If not, we will definitely be giving you a call back in one business day if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to become a paid caregiver, or about how to get involved with home care services as a client. Please reach out to us. We're more than happy to help, whether you're in Delaware, New York, California, Texas, whatever's in the middle, Colorado, Arkansas, all those good stuff. Wherever you are, just let us know, because we're happy to help, and please spread the word about us. We'd appreciate that.
That's right. And as far as today's topic goes, just know that the case manager is your best friend. You want more hours? Case manager. You know what I'm saying? You having a problem? Case manager. You know what I mean? You need more resources? Case manager. Case manager is everything.
Case manager is the go-to. If you cannot reach your case manager, please let your agency know that you have an issue with your insurance, because your agency is your second biggest advocate. So please don't stay quiet. Don't, just don't do yourself any disservice. Vouch for yourself, believe in yourself, and just aim for top-notch support, care, and hopefully you're striving for more independence and a better health improvement at the end of the day. If you can just believe that, have faith in that, and present yourself in that kind of way towards everybody on your team, then having the extra added or needed support shouldn't be too much of a hassle for you.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Perfect.
All right, Smiley. Go. I know y'all gotta go to the list. Don't let anybody shame you that make you try to think like you taking care of somebody else and you less than them. Because the big-hearted caregiver people, we gonna go to the upper room with the high fives. Some other people, I don't know, they only thought about themselves, so I don't know where they're going. I don't even know if they're going.
No, we're not friends with them.
yeah, we're not even friends with them. So it is what it is. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Share this broadcast. You know what I mean? Yeah,
great
y'all got any messages? Smiley, put them in
for your questions.
Absolutely. You freezing up, but that's cool. We out. Hashtag live, hashtag rebroadcast.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for coming through.